If you've ever made a beautiful plan, followed it perfectly for 2 days, and then completely spiraled into burnout, you're not alone. That was me until I started planning with the moon. I know it sounds crazy, but in this video, I'll be sharing my real story of what changed when I stopped planning like a machine and started honoring my energy instead. So if you've ever felt like your inconsistency is the problem, I'm here to show you it's not. Before I started syncing my planning to the moon and seasons, my business ran on one setting: run. Every day, I'd open up a long, chaotic to do list, completely disconnected from how I felt or what season we're in. But I just pushed through it task by task, and I thought I was doing it right. I mean, I had a strategy, right? I made the list, and that meant I had a plan. What I didn't realize was that I was trying to operate like a robot. If I had high energy every day and crushed everything on my list, I took that as the standard. So the next time I felt sluggish or distracted, I assumed I was the problem, not the system. I'd spiral, beat myself up, and inevitably burn out. And the worst part, even when I did take a break, I didn't really rest because I was just too busy feeling guilty about it all. If any of that sounds familiar, I want you to know there's a better way. And it starts by working with your energy, not against it. That's exactly what I help you do inside my Lunar Reiki ceremonies. But more on that in a minute. First, let me tell you what shifted everything. The turning point came when I started actually listening to my body. When I was exhausted, I rested. When I had creative energy, I crafted to my heart's content. It felt awkward at first, like I was breaking some unspoken rule, but when I started journaling through the process, I noticed something wild. My energy actually followed a rhythm. It wasn't random, it was lunar. My high energy days almost always lined up with the waxing moon or full moon. My craving to retreat, that's waning or new moon energy. Even when the rhythm felt off, the season or astrology almost always explained why. It was like uncovering a secret blueprint that had been there all along. And anytime I felt myself slipping into old hustle mode habits, I'd use Reiki to settle my nervous system and remind myself it is safe to trust this rhythm. That's exactly why I created my Lunar Reiki ceremonies. Each one includes a short workbook that helps you reflect on the energy of the current season, moon phase, and there's a 30-minute recorded Reiki session to help you integrate that insight into your next steps with clarity and calm. So, what changed when I started planning this way? Honestly, everything changed. I stopped expecting myself to be on every single day. I stopped crashing after every launch. I started making steady, sustainable progress towards my goals. No more disappearing for weeks or months because I burned out and needed to recover. Now, when I rest, I actually enjoy it because I know it's part of the process. And when I come back to work, I feel clear, refreshed, and focused. I finally feel like I'm building a business that reflects my values, my energy, and my capacity. This is what real alignment looks like. Not perfectionism, not hustle, just a rhythm that supports growth and rest. If you're ready to experience this for yourself, check out my Lunar Reiki ceremonies. Whether you're launching, resting, creating, or reflecting, these ceremonies are here to support you. You'll find the link in the description below. And if you're craving the nitty gritty details behind making this work for your business, you won't want to miss this next video. I'll show you exactly how to put this insight into action. No spreadsheets or stress required. But first, what's one thing your body's been asking for lately? And how can you honor it this week? Just remember, planning doesn't have to be forceful. Your intuition has a rhythm, your creativity has seasons. If you're ready to plan like a whole human, not a robot, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a thing. I'll see you in the next video.